Okay, so this morning I was eating my breakfast. I was eating spaghetti bolognese and it was fucking pang. Anyway, I was watching Instagram Reels and this one lady popped up. She's called Jess Wiseman. I'll throw up the thing. I don't know if you can see it. If not, I'll just like throw a little screenshot on screen because, you know, I want to credit people that have these interesting and amazing ideas. But what she said, I'll have to do it word for word. So like I might have to pause in between. Apologies about that, but it's the only way I can get the message across. I don't want to use someone else's reel because I know YouTube has a fucking annoying thing about copyright. So let's go for it. Because in the next 12 months, anyone is going to be able to create 3-hour animated movies, an entire YouTube channel, or a virtual human brand at scale. People are going to start owning virtual people the same way that Sanrio monetizes Hello Kitty. And so here's the irony. In an age where flawless output is instantly available to everyone, being flawless doesn't actually matter anymore. In 2025, technical execution is no longer the rarest trait. What separates us isn't talent, isn't skills, and it isn't even ideas. It's the willingness to fail fast enough, oftenly enough, and openly enough that we keep learning and moving forward. And that's how I believe we'll stay consistent, we'll stay successful, and we'll stay human in the new AI era. Not by being perfect, but by being brave enough to be imperfect, often. Thank you very much. So credit to Jess, it's a fucking amazing speech. It was on a TED Talk. I'll even link her Instagram in the bio as well, or in the description, whatever the fuck you call it on YouTube, if you want to go check out that video yourself. But it kind of woke me the fuck up even more. I was like, I've already been kind of trying to be imperfect on this channel already, and we're like, what, 20 days deep? Obviously this is probably been like video 25, 26, 27, 28. I have no idea where we're up to now. But the point is, I've been consistent every day, showing up and just recording myself and putting myself out there. And it's very true. You know, it's these things like people will be able to generate movies, which is fucking nuts. The potential is going to be wild if budgets aren't a constraint. And as much as I don't really care for it, I do wonder what like the global kind of, whether it's global impacts or environmental impacts are going to be. Because I read something yesterday, it's like ChatGPT is already dealing with like 2.6 billion messages a day, and they wanted to do something crazy with that as well. But, you know, to not go into that, just more like, holy shit, like, people are going to be so obsessed with being perfect. Like, it's going to damage some people. Like, I literally talked about it in, I don't know if it's the last video of mine that I, like, you'll see, but it's the last one I recorded about just do it fucking anyway, even if your hair looks like shit. If your voice sounds a bit nasally, if your background looks messy. Like, I literally just fucking, I'll take a picture and I'll put it right now so you can see exactly what my setup looks like right now recording this. Ridiculous. Anyway. The point being, like, being imperfect is what makes you relatable. And yeah, people can, like, AI that, but I don't know, there's just something about the imperfect that makes it funny. Like, I saw a TikTok yesterday, and I've seen this comment a lot, but it was like this, these two dudes, and they were taking the piss out of a couple that's just, like, so overly sexual on their page. And, but obviously it's like a caricature kind of thing of that couple. And all the comments were like, this is fucking jokes. Like, they nailed this shit, and then someone was like, AI couldn't recreate this, and it's so true. And I'll tell you one of the reasons. AI is not allowed to cross certain boundaries. Like, I can say to my friend Cam, I'll be like, you have a fucking pinhead, you have a pea head, and he'll laugh at it, and he'll say, you've got a fucking big stupid bowling ball head, you look like a watermelon with fucking hair on it, you know. And it's but it's like, it doesn't bother me, it doesn't bother him. Like, that's the beauty of humans. Like, you can fucking violate the shit out of each other and then also still like love each other at the end of the day and be like, you know what, you're my boy, dog, I got you. Rick and Morty shit again. Come on, go find these references, guys. Anyway, the point being, like, you can't recreate that shit with AI because it has a limit. It's like, no, I can't do that. We can't insult people's opinions and this and that and like, or how they look. Whereas like humans can. Someone disagrees with something, they can be like, I think your opinion's absolutely fucking trash. So how AI will fit into that, I don't know. But the thing she said in the video, Jess said, is like, fail fucking quickly and be imperfect. So that's why I get these videos out. Like, I'm trying to like just fucking blast it. And then obviously, you know, I'm going to repeat every video, and I hope you are listening. Iterate and learn from it. So it's not just, it's all good just posting like 1,000 videos, but if you're not iterating and looking what's actually working and what's not, you'll just be plateaued forever and you'll probably give up. Whereas I'm trying to find my little tribe of people, the people that just are like, fuck, this guy gets it. You know, and you're not going to get that by being perfect, because perfect people aren't relatable. Think about, I'll give you an example. Hiccup in How to Train Your Dragon. He's a fucking little loser, mate. Like, little sewing pin arms. He's a pussy, basically. yeah, he's the one we root for at the end of it. He's the one that takes down a fucking Night Fury. Not only does that, trains it to be like his best pal, they fucking murder the giant ass dragon. Spoiler alert, sorry if you haven't already seen it, but they murder the big ass fucking dragon at the end, and everyone's like, he's a hero, da da da. And then, you know, they got fucking dragons flying around Berk, or is it Berserk? Whatever the place is called, the Viking city. And it's like, that all started because someone that was fucking imperfect decided, you know what, I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna just do what I feel is right. So, this is what I'm doing. I think it's right. You know, I was a fucking insecure little shit growing up. You know, I hated what people thought about me. But I've managed to channel that over the years, and, you know, you turn hate into fuel. Even now, I can honestly say, like, I'm very insecure. There's people at school that did me wrong. Now, am I motivated by revenge in the sense of I want to destroy them? No, I couldn't care less about that. Because if you do that, eventually runs out. Say you get your achievement, whatever it is, good body, nice house, big money, relationship. It was all for them. Like, it wasn't for you. That's the point, you know? But my one thing is, like, I can channel those dark parts, the insecurity where you're just like, fuck, I was made to feel so insignificant back then. So now I'm going to do the opposite. But not for them, for me. Like, I want to feel, like, really fucking good. Again, not because you're some awesome person, but because of the impact you have on people. You know, people saying, like, not, oh, you're awesome, Harry, you're so fucking cool. Couldn't give a fuck about that. The shit I want to hear is, like, someone goes, I watched your video, or I had a conversation with you. Bro, he's like, I'm winning in life now. My life was shit, and you helped me. And I just want to try and help as many people do that as possible. And, you know, it's a volume game. It's like, oh, but, you know, you only posted these videos, and you can say that all you want. It's like, yeah, bro, people got to reach out to you too. And obviously, I'll reach out to people. It's a volume thing. You know, like, I've only posted, 20 videos? It's a fucking drop in the bucket in the grand scheme of things. It's a drop in the ocean of the YouTube game. There's, like, probably millions of videos being posted every single day. You think your one video deserves to stand out? Come on. So, in the attempt to help people, I'm like, right, I must kind of suffer. I must post myself imperfect so that I can get better each day and become perfect. It's not the goal, but you know what I mean? It's like, look polished, look whatever, look like you've got it all together. But with these imperfect videos, hopefully resonate a lot more. Give someone people can root for. And I'm rooting for you guys, you know? People say they do that. I don't believe it. I don't believe some people care. I think they just want to make their bank accounts fatter. You do you, I guess, but I hope this was helpful. I hope it gave you something to think about with AI and all this shit. But I think AI has its place. I think it's interesting, but it's the human connection. Like, you kind of miss that if you have like a whole ass YouTube account dedicated to AI. And I'll give you a mini example before we leave this video off because I need to go to the fucking gym. But there's already like clipping channels, right? There's already clipping channels. So Hormozy, Joe Rogan, people just clip their shit, make accounts, and they make money. I think YouTube is trying to crack down on them, but whether they do or not doesn't matter. It's like, do you really want? Is that what you want to be known for? Because no one's going to know you anyway. You're just known as the channel that clips Joe Rogan. Like, you're just promoting him. You're making money, fair enough, great. You know, I won't shit on people for making money. And you're promoting him. I wouldn't mind if people clip me. Hell, that'd be fucking awesome. Free promotion. I wouldn't copyright strike anyone. But the point is, for me, it's like, I don't want to make a career out of making money off of, like, for example, like other people's successes. Like, oh, I clipped Joe Rogan, and my one clip got like 1 million views, and it made me like a couple grand. Great, but it wasn't you in the video, you know. Like, who gives a shit? What have you done? Oh, well, yeah, but I edited the video. I helped him. It's like, yeah, but that was for him. You know? But I get it. I'm not here to shit on anyone. Like, you do what you want, and it's nice that people help and people promote. But it's like, in the future, inevitably, you will get hate. You know, like I said in the previous video, if Jesus Christ got hated and he got crucified for basically being like the perfect person, preaching the truth, then me as a fucking random 23-year-old in my bedroom, there's no way I don't get hate at some point. And that's okay. That's the price of success, is you have to be hated on. And you just have to be okay with that. If you can't even deal with like your parents or friends or colleagues being like, oh, that's so cringe, you're doing content. How the fuck are you going to deal with it when like 100 or 1,000 people across the globe give you death threats? You're going to fucking fold so quickly. You're going to be like, I wish I didn't do this. This is horrible. So it depends. Do you want it for yourself? How bad do you want it for you? I want this really badly. I want to live a life of my dreams where I just get to help people all the time, get to do what I want to do on my own terms. I'm not controlled by people. That's the life I want to live. But yeah, I'll leave it here. I don't want this video to go on too long. Hopefully it gave you some food for thought. I'll see you in the next one.